In Jeremy Corbell's new show, UFO Revolution, that is streaming now on Tubi for free, he claims that AARO, and specifically Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick, who was the former head of AARO, and AARO is the Pentagon's office to study UFOs, right? He claims that Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick is aware of a facility that contains an alien spacecraft, right? And potentially even more, and that it's been covered up purposefully, right? So take a look at this clip from the show, and we'll talk on the other end.
But you know what? We are prepared and we are ready. All of this is because AARO has dropped the ball.
Can I ask you something point blank?
Yeah.
The report says that AARO could not locate any of the alleged UFO crafts. They have no knowledge of anything on that front whatsoever. Does Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick know the location of where the crafts are?
Yes. Some. So this is complicated, this part of it for me. There is, there are witnesses that have testified to AARO that are of a high level. I am personally aware of a location and information given directly to AARO. There was a massive reprisal wave that came. I know for sure that Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick is highly aware of some of this technology and where it is, because I know the people that told him about it. Fuck, I can't talk about this. It will identify who it is. He has signed an NDA. The investigatory agencies are up his fucking ass right now with polygraphs. If I say the wrong thing, this guy is fucked. And it also shows who I talk to. So I don't know how the fuck to say this to you. There is at least one location facility that I know Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick is hyper aware of. And that shit was covered up from the inside. I know that to be true.
And there you go, right? Is our government hiding? Is this the closest we've gotten, right? Is Sean Kirkpatrick, hiding this knowledge, right? Because they've come out and claimed officially that there's no evidence of anything and there's nothing to see here, folks, right? And a lot of people, honestly, skeptics, really haven't been happy with how AARO approached this entire thing. And, a lot of them claim that they just didn't take people coming to them seriously. They said, yeah, come and see us, and then didn't really take it seriously. And to some extent, I have to agree with that, to be honest. Now, they have a new director, so people are hoping that this new director, who already testified, to be honest with you, in the annual hearing in the Senate, right, with Kristen Gillibrand this past November. In fact, a week after the House hearing, where Lou Elizondo and Michael Schellenberger, Tim Gallaudet, Mike Gold, they all testified. That's where the whole Immaculate Constellation got brought out, right? A week after that, the new director of AARO testified. But, Jeremy is saying here that he knows the people that went and told Sean Kirkpatrick where this craft is and that he knows of it. Well, let's be fair here. Like, that doesn't mean anything just because he told them and he's aware. Well, more importantly, where's the evidence that proves that craft's there, right? It's just because they went and told him doesn't mean anything. Did they show him evidence? But to also be fair to that, did Sean Kirkpatrick follow up, right? Did he go and check on this? Did he go visit the facility? Did he just make a phone call? Hey, you guys got a UFO there? No? Okay. see you at the barbecue on Saturday. You know what I mean? See you at the annual, U.S. government cookout. How does that go, right? Don't you want to take a full squad and come in? I don't know. I think with that kind of implication, if you felt there was something and if you wanted people to take it seriously, you would kind of go in and check this out, I think. Especially, Sean Kirkpatrick should have made a list of like the top 10, places to go visit and actually physically go to these places with a crew, or maybe top 5, top 3, right? Set that aside in the budget and make it a point to go check out some of the most compelling stories. Because I know they got a lot of people that came to them, but right, I don't know. This is kind of interesting, right? This whole story is interesting. So is Sean Kirkpatrick leaving and this new guy coming in, is it going to be any different? I don't really think so, right? Because according to James Fox, the new director of AARO told him in a private meeting, like, he said he could quote him, but he said, like, I can't even part my hair without the DOD, basically allowing me to do it, right? Basically, his hands are tied and he can't do anything, right? And I'm sure Sean Kirkpatrick was the same way. So maybe he was told about this, but then told to back off, right? And it's kind of hard to ask the government to investigate itself, right? Good luck. It's like we need an independent team to come in and do it. How do we do that, right? How do we give an independent team access to some of our most classified secrets? And how do we maneuver that to get this information out, right? It's a lot. It's just a lot of national security implications, right? Because if we have reverse engineered some of that tech and now it's being used already on the battlefield or for other things, maybe they can't reveal that, right? Because it's already bled into the DNA of other parts of American society, the government, right? And so it's like, well, if we pull the thread here, it just undoes the whole thing. And we can't do that, right? It's almost like we should have done it a long time ago, but we didn't. So now we're stuck and we just got to keep down this road. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Again, go check out your UFO Revolution on Tubi. It's available now, free to stream.